Welcome back to the channel, and today Yuzi and I are going to be having a long distance torpedo battle using the upgraded distance sensors. We're out in the wide open ocean, and we've got to build torpedoes with a maximum of 5 distance sensors, and we're going to shoot them off and see if they can automatically find and hit their target at long range. We've underpowered this dinghy that has a maximum of about 20 kilometers an hour. You can try to run away in this thing, but hopefully it's slow enough that no matter what you do, you're not faster than it, but maybe you can try to dodge it. But that's the basic idea. The only other thing is 2 dynamite on your torpedo and 5 sensors, and that's pretty much it. Sound good, Yuzi?
Sounds good to me, Scrap.
All right, let's get building these torpedoes. We can also use the dinghy as our foundation for our torpedo, as in this is going to be what we launch our torpedo from. Our torpedo is completely automated, uncontrolled, so we got to launch it and it's off on its own. So we just need to detach it from something, and why not just use the dinghy? I just got to figure out where I'm going to detach it from. Let's build the torpedo first and see what shape and size it is, and then we can worry about where we attach it. And actually, now that I think about it, let's just keep this in the water as my test target. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna need our torpedo to be buoyant. I'm gonna try to go with these these dinghy side blocks, maybe, to start off with. The size isn't really super important. It's more about its ability to just detect and approach. So whether it's big or small, as long as it's faster than the dinghy, then doesn't matter how big it is. So we need our sensor array. So we did 5 sensors so that we can have a centered sensor for forward, and then you got 2 additional ones for your array. And I guess it's going to depend on how wide do you want your array, but the wider you make it, the bigger the gaps in between, where you could use those gaps to essentially dodge the torpedo. I think this is going to be hard, actually, for the torpedo. I'm seeing feedback loops happening, but let me start by building the sensor array. So I feel like this is a relatively simple part of the build. Oh, we're gonna have to have dual sensors, because we're gonna need sensors that detect the vehicle at range, and then we need the sensors to detect the vehicle on contact for the explosion. But if we use that sensor, and then we do the whole steering hinge thing, and initially, I'm trying to think of if there's any way to make this adaptable, or do we just have to set it and forget it as far as like our spread? Because when it's like really far away, we kind of want the spread. Well, if the torpedo is just always going, I think that's going to be better than being triggered. Like my proximity mine stays still until it detects something. Don't think that's going to work for these. I think these just have to be going, and then it gets guided by the sensors rather than triggered by the sensors to go. All right, so I'm gonna start off with just let's see how 5 degrees looks on these. Well, 5 degrees looks. Oh wait, no, they need to actually be they need to be triggered. And that's what the NOR gate is for. The NOR gate goes into all the hinges. All right, so that is what 5 degrees looks like, and I kind of like it. Feels like a pretty big width. Because the thing is, we essentially lose if the opponent can get out of the range of the end sensor. I feel like having the end sensors wider, it widens the cone that they have to escape, essentially. But there is going to be a big blind spot in between the second to last and last sensor on either side. But I don't know. We got to do some testing and figure out what's going on. At least for now, let's just have them on like 200. We're going to have them on 1,000. We're going to be out in like the empty open ocean. But for now, 200, so I don't detect anything too far away from where I am. But we also need to copy and paste this up. And then these ones are going to be on 0.5. And actually, we don't need these steering hinges. Yeah, that's good enough. Oh, wait a minute. No, this violates the sensor amount. Oh man, I might need to ask Yuzi if we can revisit that, because I intended 5 sensors for like overall detection, but I forgot that you need additional sensors to blow up unless you're going fast enough. Or is there another way to trigger the explosion? Yes, there is. There is another way to trigger the explosion. We need number... No, there isn't. These have to be set to not trigger if we're going to send a different output. I'm going to ask Yuzi if we can allow for more sensors. Uh-oh. Yuzi apparently figured out his own solution, so I'm going to figure out my own solution. All right, so we're going to set these sensors to output... I don't know what normalize... I forget what normalized is versus measurement. Let me see real quick. So if this goes into here, it's at 0. And then if it detects me, it detects how far away I am. Now, if I set the range to 5, this is going to take a little bit of trial and error to figure out how this works. All right, stop rotating. If I'm more than 5, come on, stop rotating. Oh my goodness. All right, if I am 4, all right, if I'm more than 5, then it turns off to 0. So it's at 0 if it doesn't detect anything, and it is at 0 if I'm out of its range. So then we want these things to send an output if they do detect anything. So that just means greater than 0. So we're gonna have to start using some math blocks here. So I need each of these sensors to have a greater than 0 comparison here. And then these will become the triggers for the sensors. So these, if it is greater than 0, it'll send an output. So let me check that that works now. Oh, I have to hook them up. So that hooks into that, that hooks into that, that hooks into that, that hooks into that, that hooks into that. All right, so now none of them detect me because I'm too short. There we go. Yeah, so they turn on. And they also send an output, which will indicate, which will tell me to turn or not turn. All right, so now we need another set of logic gates, of comparison gates. Oh, wait. Oh, this isn't going to be as easy. I need to be less than 1, but greater than 0, because if it's at 0, then it's going to trigger the dynamite. But I want it to trigger once it gets under 1. Oh, I can trigger when it hits 1. I just got to hope that the resolution of it counting down also works for that. So all of these are going to be threshold like 0.5. When it equals 0.5, it'll then send an output. So now, see that that detects me. It's not sending an output. It's not sending the output. How close is 0.5? Let me go with 1 for now. There we go. But sometimes it's not. We're not seeing it. Does that mean that it's skipping it because it's such a precise number? Oh, I need the number display back. Ah, I need something on the back of this. All right, there we go. That looks fine. All right, so 3.9, blah, blah, blah. So let's see what happens if I switch this to normalized. Oh, okay, it puts it between 0 and 100, I'm pretty sure. All right, we may need, for the sake of resolution, average out things. All right, I'm gonna take these logic gates and move them under here for now. I'm gonna have to use some more math. Gotta remember which block does what. Isn't there one that rounds? Is it the number? Do I have to do the number display? Or is it the functions block? Rounding. There we go. All right, so now if this one goes into here, and then this one, number display, goes out to the number display, we should see it round it. Oh, this is normalized. We gotta put this back on measurement. That's why I was messing up, I think. Whoops. All right, let's get in the sensor. Detect me, please. 3, 2, 1. All right, that's what we gotta do. So we gotta have this set to round. So much math, just because I only have 5 sensors. All right, so these are all going. We're doing rounding. and they are receiving the rounded number from the sensor. And then, oh, I gotta undo the sensors from these things. Then the rounded numbers get sent to these equals gates. So then when it equals 1, we're gonna explode. And I'm just gonna hope that 1 is close enough. I'm also just gonna put the dynamite right here, sticking out, something like that. So maybe even if it doesn't trigger, it'll explode on impact. All right, but now we can see that one underneath. When I get close enough, when I get this close, it explodes. That's definitely gonna cause damage. And it doesn't trigger when I'm not equal to 1, and it rounds it. So that, I think, works pretty well. All right, now we got our sensors worked out, I think. Let me make sure that it works on all of them. All right, yep, that's triggering. Oh, this one's not triggering when I'm close. Why? These ones aren't hooked up right. Oh, the threshold has to be 1. All right, and then we get close enough, and it triggers. Yep, close enough, and it triggers. Looking at the bottom logic gates there. Yep. Yep. All right, sensors are there. Now we have to, the sensors need to tell it what to do. So I think I'm going to use gyros for steering. We're going to be going at all times. The sensors just determine, oh, the front sensor doesn't need to tell me anything. That's what he's doing. The front sensor is just his trigger. Yeah, the front sensor is kind of useless at this point. It's literally not going to do anything. And I just did all this math. But I also want the side sensors, if they get close enough, I don't want it to have to be my front sensor. I want it to be all sensors that trigger the explosion, so I'm sticking with that. But as far as telling this thing what to do, this isn't gonna do anything since it's always going forward anyway. I'm gonna, just to be safe that I don't mess with anything, I'm gonna use separate sets of logic for the controls. So I'm just gonna use an OR gate because essentially, now I'm gonna use separate ones. Yeah, I'm gonna use separate ones that determine how sharp I steer. So if this sensor detects anything, it's going to tell that logic gate. If this sensor detects anything, it's going to tell that logic gate. This logic gate is going to send a 0.5 signal to this. And then this logic gate is going to send a 1 signal to that. I don't know what this has to be at yet. Let's put it at like strength 3 for now. And let's just test if that seems to work. Yep. All right, so now you can see if that one detects me, it turns less strong. Oh, it's detecting me a lot. But then if this one detects me, it'll turn faster. It's hard to tell. I'm such a small target, it detects me for a split second. But that's working. All right, now we need 2 more OR gates. This one goes there. That sensor goes to the back OR gate. Front OR gate tells the gyro to rotate at half output. Back OR gate tells the gyro to rotate. Oh no, this should be -1 and -0.5. There we go. All right, so now I should be able to not escape the cone once I'm in the cone. Yeah. And if I go this way, yeah. And if I try to skip, oh, here, I'm going to go underwater. There we go. Now go to this side of the cone. Yeah, that one should be more sensitive even. Okay, I like that. Now I need a way to detach it from the boat. So let's bring the boat back in. All right, yeah, I'm going to have to modify this because I want this thing to attach on its center. I don't even know how fast this goes yet. Oh, let's also modify. Let's make it a little bit more streamlined. All right, detachable blocks, because I'm gonna have to have this thing go without me giving it the input. All right, we'll put detachable block there, and then that detachable block goes there. So now if I have a NOR gate on me that then goes out to another NOR gate on the creation, when I detach it, this NOR gate should activate. So then this NOR gate goes into this NOR gate. So it should be off by default, and then the engines activate when I detach. Well, it would help if I didn't also have the dynamite into that same control. 1 second. There we go. And I don't have the dynamite set to trigger yet, but there we go. I don't like that it is... The propellers are like really high up. It's too buoyant. We actually need some weight. I'm gonna put a weight in here. Oh, those are logic gates. Don't delete those. I should probably add a gyro stabilizer just so it doesn't bounce. No reason not to. It seems pretty stable right now, but I didn't even think about that. We don't want it to rotate or bounce. Actually, these can just go like this. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, I need to do the logic for the dynamite. There's actually logic required for that. So I believe I just need an OR gate. And if this OR gate receives a signal from any of these rounding gates, which are rounding to 1, then the OR gate, usually just finished. The OR gate triggers both dynamite. All right, so I don't have a test thing right now. I'll just keep that there and I'll just spawn in a new one. Whoa, what was that? That should not have exploded. Why is it exploding? That doesn't make any sense. All right, why is it exploding? The OR gate is the only thing that triggers it, and the OR gate should only trigger if the distance sensors, which are not on a consistent distance. Why are they not on a consistent distance? What? All distance sensors, let's just set the range to 1000. All right, now it's not exploding. All right, so now detach. Oh no. All right, hold on. Way too fast. These things just need to be way stronger. All right, anyway, that should detect. It's not working. Wait, why did that one explode? What is going on? Wait, no, where's my thing? All right, there it is. Things are not working the way they should be. So this distance sensor goes out to this, which goes into that. I might just be going too fast. I'm gonna turn the strength up to 10 on this. All right, now, why is it exploding? It shouldn't be receiving a signal from any of the sensors. I don't understand why it's exploding. This gate triggers the dynamite. This gate receives. Why are these on right now? That doesn't make any sense. These are rounding the signal. Let me make sure there's no cross wiring going on here. They're rounding the signal from the distance sensors. They start at 0. I don't know. I don't understand. All right, what if I'm facing this way? All right, now it's not exploding. Let me get in front of it real quick. How? All right, let me change these. Rounding ceiling. No, they still explode. So if it detects me, it's not detecting. It shouldn't explode. Oh, those are the ones that go out to the dynamite. These don't go out to the dynamite. My bad. I think I figured out my mistake. Yeah, these don't go out to that gate. All of these comparison logic gates are the one that trigger. Why did I not notice that? All right, so those are the ones that trigger. That, yep, that may have just been me being stupid. All right, so now, let me trigger this real quick. Should do, yeah, now it turns until I get close, and then it explodes. Okay, all right. Think problem solved. Now let's go towards that. All right, and it should zero in on that. Why didn't it turn? The center turns it. That center turns it. That center turns it. Wait, why wasn't it doing any of that? Oh, wait a minute. Is it straightening out? Oh, wait, no, that doesn't make any sense either. These steering hinges are straightening out once I make it go. Why would it do that? Because the steering hinges are receiving from this NOR gate, which should just be on at all times. That doesn't make any sense. All right, so the detachable blocks are pretty glitchy sometimes. So if I don't detach it and I just spawn it in, is it working? Okay, now it works. So it is the detaching. Oh no. It is the detaching that seems to be doing it. I'm thinking this NOR gate no longer controls any. We don't need this NOR gate anymore. We're gonna use a sensor to turn this thing on. I'm just gonna fly my character in front of the set. Oh no, I don't have an extra sensor. All right, then we're gonna use the NOR gate still. And we're gonna put this on a 5-second delay. Does that work? Apparently not. Oh wait, these should delay for 5 seconds then. These delay for 5 seconds. Oh, that's 54 seconds. All right. 3, 4, 5. There we go. All right, now let's have it go after that thing over there. Come back. There we go. Do you think it'll detect it and chase it? Go after it. Well, that's not encouraging. Our sensors might not be low enough. Let's do this. How are they looking on the water? Perfect. All right. Where's the thing? There it is. All right, you come back. Come back. Come back. Why do I need to slow down? You slow down. There we go. Look at it. Look at it. Track it. Wait. What are you doing? It might have been just tracking one of those things. Okay, so there's that. Where's the one that was moving? There it is. All right, let's see if this can work. The detection isn't reliable. I don't know why. I might just have to cut my losses and be like, this is what I got. I am going to spawn in the dinghy. Keep my blocks. And then I am just gonna spawn in way down in front of it. Like that. Exit anyway. Good, I'm in the seat. And now that thing's what? Now it's gonna chase that thing instead of me. Alright, it's definitely detecting me. Okay, well that looks fine. You know what? I'm gonna say it's successful. Let's just see what happens. Let's see what Yuzi came up with. I'm here.
What? No, my dinghy. Oh, well, what an entrance.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you finished your torpedo.
Oh, you're over there. I was looking at the dinghy like, where is he? I have finished my torpedo.
Cool.
I put a lot more logic into this thing than I think I needed to, and I don't know if it's gonna help me. Would you like to see it?
You know what? I'll go first.
Okay, you can go first.
Yours sounds intimidating already.
No,
so.
it's pure function, zero form, but we'll see. We'll see how yours looks.
All right, well, here is mine. If I can spawn it in with the transform menu, here it is.
Yeah, yours looks like an actual torpedo.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to spawn it back and hold it.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there it goes. But it does have. Oh, it works. It works. Yeah, it explodes.
All right, spawn it back. Can you put it in build mode real quick?
I can put it in build mode. That is
there
a good
you go.
idea. The hinges, they open up to do like a sensor array.
Uh-huh.
So that's basically all of the function in my torpedo.
Cool,
I just
cool.
point and shoot essentially, and hopefully it helps guide the torpedo in a general direction. Yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Here is mine.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
So mine has like kind of like a hammerhead vibe to it, as you can see.
Yeah.
And the reason why I had to use a bunch of logic is because all of those sensors not only tell it whether or not to turn left or right, but if any one of those sensors gets within 1 meter, they will all trigger the dynamite. So it doesn't have to be a head-on collision. It could be like a swiping collision on the side too if you're trying to avoid it. So yeah, it'll just get triggered once it gets within 1 meter of you. And it would have been easy if I could just have a whole nother set of sensors to trigger, but you were able to do your thing without extra sensors, so I stuck to the rules.
Yeah, I just have the one sensor in the middle.
And I had to use like 15 logic gates to achieve the same effect of 5 sensors.
Oh, man.
So hopefully it works. I've had issues where I don't know if I'm too fast, where it like started to turn towards the thing, and then it just seemed like the sensors didn't detect it at all, and it never turned. It just kept going straight instead of turning. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. So I think the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna do rounds of increasing distance. And if you get a hit, you get a point. And if you don't get a hit, you don't get a point. So if somebody in a round gets a point and somebody in the round doesn't get a point, then essentially we have a winner. Otherwise, we have a tie.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Well, my torpedo's already here. Do you want to You want to head like, what do you want to start with like 100 meters away?
100 meters? We can do 100 meters.
Yeah. Can you see the distance from me? Because I can't see it on you right now.
Yeah, I can see it.
Cool. All right.
Can you? Oh, yeah.
In build mode, I guess.
You have to hold it.
Yeah, I gotta hold it in build mode. And then I'll just use the repair function to aim it.
There we go. We are 100 meters away.
All right. I'm aiming at you. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Try to escape.
All right. Here we go, little piggy.
Please work.
No.
Please work.
Why am I turning that way?
Please work.
No.
Please work. Yes.
No, that's definitely hitting me.
All right.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Successful at 100 meters. This should be the easy one, so we should both get a point here, hopefully. All right. This is really fun to watch, though. That was really satisfying.
I am spamming repair to hold mine. When I let go of repair,
all right.
It will go.
All right. I am at 100 meters, so count me down to let go.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Get him.
I'm going.
It sees you.
Oh,
it
no.
sees you. Yeah. Yes. Nice. That was very satisfying.
All right. I feel like we got to jump like maybe to 300 meters.
Yeah.
Because these things are pretty effective so far. All right, so why don't we swap who goes first, because I'm already in the boat anyway.
Okay, cool. I'll head 300 meters away. All right, I'm ready.
Ready when you are. Count me in.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Torpedo release. There it goes.
Oh, boy.
It's off.
Go.
Come on, sense him. It looks
turning?
like it's
oh,
sensing
no,
you.
it's turning. Oh, I can see the sensor blinking.
It's turning.
No.
Yes.
I just got to avoid it. I got to avoid it. No.
There's no avoiding.
Man. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we can get to 1,000 meters with nobody scoring a point over somebody else, then we're gonna have to increase the speed of the boat.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna bring my, well, let's get 300 meters away again. All right, I'm facing you. Oh, hold on. Come back. Come back.
Uh-oh.
Come back.
Did you send it?
Yeah, all right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
It's going. Yeah, it's going now.
I'm moving. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Please detect him.
Uh-oh. I feel like I need to do a sharp turn here. Uh-oh. It's facing me. It's facing me.
Wait, it's not turning. It's not. Why isn't it turning?
I got away.
No
I got away.
way. I have no idea why it didn't detect you.
I got away.
Oh,
yes.
I can't believe that. It like didn't even respond at all. All right, well, that's a point for you on the 300 round. Yeah, now it's doing it.
Is it?
Yeah, but you're only 100 away. I don't know what happened. You get the point.
I just got out of it.
Yeah, you get the point.
Oh.
Yeah, that was only 100 meters. All right, let's bump up to 500 meters. And this is not looking good for mine. All right, we're 500 meters away. My turn to do the torpedo.
Yes, and...
Yep. Oh man, this thing does not... I can't do the repair thing like you do for some reason.
Yeah, I absolutely spam it. That's why.
Yeah, no, it just goes. Like, for some reason, when I'm spamming the repair, the timer just, like... It just goes away from me. All right, hold on. Oh, no. I just repaired, and it didn't take my thing back. So I have no control over that one.
Okay.
I literally
count it?
No.
No.
Because yeah, it started going so long ago. You might just have to explode.
This one is getting me.
Or go into build mode. Go into build mode. Oh no. Watch. Yeah, that one succeeds at 500, but the real one isn't gonna do it. All right, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Oh.
5 seconds.
There we go.
I should be counting back from 5 because I have a 5-second timer on it. All right, please detect him.
All right, I'm gonna do that maneuver I did before.
I'm just realizing how long it's gonna take for 1,000 meters to like close the gap.
Oh no, wait.
I don't know if it detects you yet.
I think I dodged it again. Wait.
How? What? Why doesn't it seem to be detecting you? It's like not even responding at all for some reason.
Honestly, ScrapMan, I think it's the speed of the torpedo. It's giving me enough time to get out of the way, I think.
Huh, you think it's too slow or too fast?
I think it's too slow.
Huh. I don't know. You shouldn't be able to get out of the way because the array is like a pretty wide cone.
Yeah, true.
So like it should just turn, but I don't know. I guess it's just not a good torpedo. All right. Well, now it's your turn for the 500 round. So
yeah,
I'm gonna get 500 away. Yeah, see if you can get a point here. Man, I don't know what's going on with this thing. It worked. It worked in the screw up when I accidentally launched it.
My torpedo is ready to go. Are you?
I am in the dinghy.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, fire!
All right, I'm just gonna try to get out of the way as quick as possible. Is it turning? It's hard to tell from here.
It's very hard to tell.
It looks like, yeah, I can see the sensor.
Oh,
it's totally turning. Oh no.
It's turning. Yes.
Oh no. I've been caught in the cone.
Yeah, that's a kill.
Come on.
Wow.
Oh, there's no way. Wow. Let's go from 500 to 750, and then we'll go to 1,000 after that.
750.
Yeah. If you get me at 750, I don't think this is not looking good for me. I wonder if mine is like at an angle for some reason. The sensors are like slightly angled up or down.
All right.
Ready when you are. I can't even see you. I cannot even see you.
You're just a tiny, tiny pixel.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Fire. Okay.
All right. I literally can't even see the torpedo right now. I'm just gonna go sideways.
Time to move, though.
But it should technically detect me if the lasers if the lasers are perfectly horizontal. I think that's might be the weakness of mine. It might not be perfectly balanced. It looks like it is turning towards me. Wow.
It's turning.
Wow. I gotta look at your sensor setup compared to mine. I wonder if mine's like under the water or something.
That's true. It could be just missing.
Yeah, I think it has to be just missing. Wow, there's no way.
It's looking pretty good.
There's no way. Good. Oh no, I'm cooked. I am cooked. Wow, it's so crazy.
Yes.
All right, I need to take a look at my my build real quick. All right, when this spawns in.
Okay.
The sensors are literally right on the surface.
Yeah, it senses my player, so.
Yeah.
If I spawn in the dinghy really quick, so it's definitely not missing me. Right? See? Oh.
Yeah, I have no idea what makes it not detect you.
Look, it's seeing me right now.
Yeah. Oh. When it turned, it totally tilted.
Oh, do you not have a stabilizer to keep it flat? Huh. You might need to turn that up then.
I think I forgot to turn that one up. I only turned the other ones up. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I have the forward to back ones on maximum, and that one's on the default strength. Oh. Well, let's see if this makes a difference. I don't know if that solves it, but I think the first turn, it tilted and no longer could see you. All right, well, we'll find out. If I get the 750, but not the 300 or 500, then that was clearly the problem. All right, you ready?
I am ready.
All right, well, it's going, so go. And we'll see if it detects you this time.
Okay.
I have no idea right now.
I don't even see it.
I have a pretty wide cone, so there's a lot of blind spots, but...
Oh, I think I see it. I see it. Yep, there it is.
No, it does not seem to be responding to you at all.
Huh.
There might be an issue with my logic. I may have done myself a disservice by logicking this thing. Oh, yeah, I messed up my logic. I did.
Okay.
I had a whole series of logic gates that were supposed to be into the turning mechanisms, and they just weren't.
Oh, wow.
All right, I'll take the L on the 751 too, but if I do this and can get the 1,000, I will consider myself redeemed.
Redeemed.
Yeah. All right, I just gotta completely redo the logic though of this thing. Yeah, the sensors are outputting their measurements, and I had the measurement going into my turning instead of the gate that converts the measurement into an on-off output. For some reason, it works at low distances, so it deceived me. I don't know why it works at low distances. So now it technically should work. I don't know if it will. It's gonna be untested.
All right.
But we're doing the 1,000-meter one now. You ready?
I am ready.
Where are you? There you are. All right, here it goes. It's going. Go, go, go.
Okay, all right, I'm moving. All right, so you should have fixed all of your logic mishaps. So
theoretically, I
got
no idea if this is gonna work.
I'm just gonna head in one direction, see if it sees me right now. I don't know if it. I can't see it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not turning at all, which is a bad sign. I don't know why. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be responding at all. It doesn't see you.
Am I in a blind spot?
It's got a couple of cones of blind spots. When you reach the edge, it should turn, but it hasn't responded to you at all. Like you've gone through 2 different beams and it doesn't detect you, and I don't know why.
I wonder if it's because I have my distance sensors on my torpedo in a different orientation. I have them like upright.
Whoa.
Horizontal.
My distance sensors are doing... I'm seeing a weird effect.
Uh-oh.
They're floating above my tree. Oh, no, they're good now. I think it's just a multiplayer thing.
I saw that too.
They started floating above my vehicle. I don't know why. That's so weird. Look, it's totally detecting like at short range, but for some reason at long range,
listen,
it's broken. Okay. I don't know why. All right, well, now you have the 1,000 meter one. We're gonna see if yours can detect me at 1,000 meters too. All right, we're at 1,000 meters.
Yep.
Ready when you are.
I'm going to release the torpedo in 3, 2, 1, fire. Okay, it's off.
All right.
It's heading in your general direction.
At all.
Fingers crossed it actually can see you right now. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. Wait.
Uh-oh.
It's turning.
Oh, no.
Wait.
I've hit the... Oh, did it turn?
It turned a little bit. It turned a little bit. It looks like it. Come on, torpedo. Surely at this range.
Come on, keep going.
Dude.
Is it turning?
It's turning.
Oh, no.
Run.
Oh, there's nothing I can do. I went too complicated, apparently. Simpler wins. Oh, no. That's crazy.
Simple long-range torpedo.
That is such a long range to, like, actually zero in on something, too. Like, you didn't really need much. Just sensors that just work.
Yep, sensors and a gyro.
All right, good job, dude. I have no idea what went wrong with this thing. I think I tried too hard and I overdid it.
I wonder if you just remove if you just remove all of this logic and just have the middle distance sensor activate the dynamite like mine.
That'll be so sad. This is gonna be so sad if this for some reason just works. Like all the time I spent on the logic and it was for nothing.
All right, I'm gonna go 1,000 meters and we're gonna test this.
All right, I got the new version. You ready?
Yep.
Where are you? There you are. All right, and it's coming.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna ride around a bit, see if it can detect me.
All right, I'm looking for any sign of turning. It's a lot faster now. I'm gonna have to use free cam here. I think you're kind of in the middle cone, so it's just going straight right now.
Wait. Okay, hang on.
Oh, is it not gonna turn? Wait, what is going? Oh no! Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
Oh, it turns. It's turning. It's turning.
All right. Well,
yeah,
I shot myself in the foot by trying to be fancy.
You did. You actually did.
It was so much simpler to do this than I made it out to be. All right. I'm looking forward to when the sensors are actually going to have the creation only toggle, because that's going to be really fun.
Oh, yes, that's true. In the future update.
Yeah, people should leave some suggestions. Flashbulb actually just released a trailer, or not a trailer, a stream showcasing some of the future update things. So you should watch that and then let us know what you think we should do with that. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.